Let's have a closer look at the assembled daffodil chloroplast DNA sequence. Dragging the FASTA file onto the Jalview desktop will open the sequence in the alignment window. Opening the Color menu and selecting Nucleotide colors the individual bases in the sequence. In the View menu, selecting Overview window opens the Overview window. The chloroplast sequence is made up of 159,808 bases. How do I know that? The numbers after the name of the sequence indicate the start and end position of the bases in the sequence. Alternatively, I could have scrolled to the very end of the sequence and placed the mouse cursor on the very last base, which in this case is adenine. The status bar in the lower left-hand corner says that this base is number 159,808. Notice, not all the bases are coloured. For example, the base numbered 159,769 has been assigned with the letter N. The nanopore minion sequencer measures the electrical conductivity as each nucleotide in the DNA passes the detector in the biological pore of the flow cell. The level of the electrical signal allows the bases to be identified. However, this process isn't perfect, and the bases can't always be determined. Even after aligning all the reads, the bases at certain locations are not known. There is a standard format for representing this uncertainty. The IUPAC ambiguity codes for nucleotides are shown on the screen. Jalview has an ambiguity code color scheme. In the color scheme, select Ambiguity Code. I will use the red box in the Overview window to scroll across the sequence to view some of these bases. The Find option can be used to identify and count the number of these bases. Go to the Select menu and select Find. In the Find section of the dialog box, type in all the ambiguity codes in the format as shown on the screen. Then select Find All. There are 362 matches. If I do the same with the 4 nucleotide bases, it takes a little longer. There are 159,446 matches. Therefore, only 0.23% of the bases failed to be assigned. How closely does this sequence match the reference sequence? Dragging the reference sequence onto the alignment window loads the sequence. Hit the Escape key to deselect any bases that may have been selected. Open the Web Service menu and select Alignment and Mapped with Defaults to align the two sequences. When the alignment is complete, a new window opens. Close the other windows except the alignment that has in the title panel Mapped Alignments. If I go to the Format menu and select Wrap, the alignment is displayed in the wrapped mode. In the Color menu, select Nucleotide to color the alignments. The consensus annotation row below the alignments reflects the differences in the bases for each column. The consensus histogram can be overlaid with sequence logos by right-clicking the consensus annotation row. In the Context menu, select the Show Logo option to display the consensus profile of the alignment. Maybe turn off the nucleotide color scheme. The consensus annotation row makes it easy to see the differences between the two sequences. I want to highlight the region around column 62,000. There is a high degree of uncertainty in this region. This is because the region is one of the 2 inverted repeat regions. These inverted repeat regions are similar but not exactly the same. Consequently, the assembler often has difficulty with these regions. In conclusion, I would like to demonstrate an alternative to the Overview window as a way of viewing the entire sequence of nearly 160,000 bases. First, open the Annotation menu and untick Show Annotation, hides the annotation row. Next, place the mouse cursor on the sequence, then click the central wheel of the mouse and drag the cursor to the top left-hand corner of the alignment window. This compresses the alignment. Thus, the whole sequence can be viewed in the alignment window. This effect can be reversed by opening the Format menu, select Font and increase the font size to 10. For more information or to ask the Jalview team a question, go to the Scores section of the Jalview discussion forum. The link to the forum is shown on the screen.